Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Pisces for the mid-January time period. I hope everybody is doing well. As you know, this is a general reading. There will be some parts that do not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest behind. You may also want to check out your other signs as well. I've already meditated on the cards. I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today, dear Pisces. In the past position, we do have the Four of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Swords. In the obstacle position, we have the Queen of Pentacles, clarified by the Lovers. In the present position, we have the Six of Wands, clarified by the Moon. And in the future outcome position, we do have the Nine of Cups, and it's clarified by the Page of Cups. In the past position, we do have the Four of Swords. We all know that the suit of swords is a challenge suit. The swords tend to test us. The swords tend to throw something we are probably not going to like in the works for us, to kind of test our boundaries and also experience growth as well. But the Four of Swords is known to be a card of rest and rejuvenation and recuperation, and taking a little bit of distance from, relationships or perhaps a situation that did not end well. And it does not look like the healing that you've maybe experienced in the past went as well as you were hoping, because the Four of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is an ending. It's a failure. It's a card of worry and anxiety and not being able to overcome an obstacle. Definitely the Ten of Swords is known to be a card of death by a thousand cuts. The swords represent words, as we know, and words can be hurtful. So definitely breakdown in communication, and not being able to see kind of a way forward. But with the Four of Swords in that combination, it just suggests to me that you may have been slow in trying to heal from past disappointments, from past significant troubles that may have affected you, and that kind of low vibration feeling continues to linger in your mind. Now, in the obstacle position, we do have the Queen of Pentacles, and it's clarified by the Lovers. The Queen of Pentacles is generally a really good card, but when you have it in the obstacle position, it does suggest that there may be a little bit lack of security that is happening around you. Perhaps you yourself are feeling a little bit of low self-esteem, or not as secure as you normally would. Perhaps that you are driven to do something as a result of not having enough security, in your childhood, and so you focus too much on the materialistic things and allow those things to sort of take you over. That could mean for some of you guys out there. But the Queen of Pentacles, she reminds us that security in the obstacle position, that security on the inside is as important as it is on the outside. Because if we believe in ourselves, if we're confident, if we trust and have faith that we make the right choice, then we're able to move forward, with our head held high and confident in the decisions that are still to come. But definitely, the Queen of Pentacles in the obstacle position brings a little bit of a low vibration energy in terms of enviousness, shallowness, being a little bit flaky. It suggests that there may not be as much progress happening in the day-to-day life as well. And it's interesting that it's clarified by the Lovers, because the Lovers, it's not the major card in this position. The Lovers here is in the clarifying position, and it suggests that perhaps a break of a couple next to you, near you, could have affected you and affected your security, affected how you saw saw the world, and as a result, maybe shook your confidence a little bit. Maybe, made you feel impulsiveness or a little bit of resentment as well. But definitely, the Lovers is a major arcana card. It's a significant card to have in the obstacle position. Definitely suggests that the struggle is pretty significant, and it, continues because there's a lack of balance. There's a lack of balance between the conscious and the subconscious. There's a lack of balance between, what's in front of you and how you feel on the inside as well. But the good news is that in the present position, you have the incredible Six of Wands, which is a card of victory. It's a card of people looking at you and saying, look, what you have done. They're recognizing you. They are happy that you've achieved, victory and triumph. It's all about pride in accomplishing something that was quite significant, and it brings popularity. There are several people in the Six of Wands card suggesting that you are being noticed and you are being talked about, and you are and your confidence is sort of making you stand up a little bit straighter, which is really great. Now, it's clarified by the moon, which is of course the unknown. The moon hides a lot of secrets and information that it does not like to reveal. And so it prompts us to trust our intuition and follow our intuition rather than feelings. It's a very small kind of it's a very narrow kind of borderline between feelings and intuition, so it's important to differentiate between those two. It suggests that you may feel like an opportunity that may be presenting itself as a result of the Six of Wands is not revealing everything. So anything that may be coming your way, make sure you double check the fine print. Don't sign anything without consulting with someone and double checking things, but definitely make sure that you keep your eyes open and do everything, kind of following the protocol. Otherwise, you may miss an important detail, and that moon kind of, it hides things. It can be deceptive. It can present an illusion. It can, say, oh, you should get this, and you end up getting something completely different. So the moon here is a bit of a warning to don't necessarily believe everything you hear. Don't believe all the praise that you may be getting as a result of this victory. Make sure that you follow your intuition, and it will lead you to kind of your truth, which is, a place where every one of us wants to be. Now, in the future outcome position, we do have the Nine of Cups, and it's clarified by the Page of Cups. That's a really wonderful combination because the Nine of Cups is a card of wishes coming true. It's a yes card. Is it everything? No, because there's still one cup missing. The ultimate kind of yes card is obviously the Ten of Cups, because then you feel complete fulfillment and satisfaction. However, the Nine of Cups suggests that you may be, feeling quite comfortable with yourself. Your relationships are becoming stronger. The materialistic things, side of things, are also becoming stronger. And there's good news in the way as well, because the Page of Cups, as we know, pages are messengers. So there's definitely good news that is coming your way. And it could be related to a relationship that means a lot to you. So definitely, those people who are not in a relationship may be starting a relationship or meeting someone who could potentially lead to a really meaningful relationship. And those who are in a relationship already, is definitely their bond is growing much stronger. Let's see what energy oracle cards I pulled, and we have Goddess of the Moon, again here with the Moon, Cornucopia, and the Garden and the Gate. So definitely make sure that you really focus on your intuition. Make sure that you meditate. The Moon here, again, is all about secrets and illusions, and so you want to make sure that you are venturing into the unknown, but not doing, not taking on any risks, if you will. The Cornucopia is all about rewards coming to fruition. It is a feast that we see in this card, and that feast is as a result of hard work. So definitely make sure that you continue working hard, because you want the Cornucopia to repeat, obviously. So definitely it's a really wonderful omen from the divine that things are turning in your favor and things are really coming to together quite nicely, if you will. Now, the final card we've got is the Garden and the Gate. The Garden and the Gate is all about feeling comfortable where you may be, but realizing that if you venture out into the unknown, you may find things that enrich your life that you may not be aware of as of yet. So, yes, it can be a little scary to venture into the territory you've never went to before because, there could be unexpected problems or whatnot, but venturing into the unknown, as a message from the divine here, suggests that you will benefit from that. You will reap great rewards. So go ahead and step into something that you've never done before, or open your heart to a new relationship that you would not otherwise that you would not otherwise see as a potential relationship that will lead to something meaningful. Let's see what mystical cards I pulled, and we have Epiphany, Seek Clarity. We have Good Fortune, Invite Magic in. And Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. So that is the most important, of course, is the alignment between mind, body, and spirit, which can be very difficult to achieve. And once it is achieved, it is a wonderful state of being where you can basically manifest as many wonderful things as you would like and create your own reality like you've never dreamed of before. So definitely the Archangel Raphael reminds you that healing is a really important part of progress. Now, we also have the Good Fortune, which suggests that towards the end of January and beginning of February, you're really going to see many people recognize you, many opportunities coming your way. You're going to be really tickled by something really wonderful. Of course, we do know that the Page of Cups is also going to bring you a message. Now, also, keep your mind open for clarity, because you do want to kind of shut off everything that does not help you move forward, as far as like thoughts that are not useful. Make sure that you meditate, make sure that you're able to exercise a little bit, at least a couple of times a week perhaps, because all those things help you align mind, body, and spirit, but it also helps you seek clarity as well. And it could be, with the moons, the clarity is really important, because you have two moons. You have the moon in the tarot and you have the moon in the oracle cards. So definitely there is something around you that you are not clearly seeing, that perhaps is being hidden from you. Perhaps there's a little bit of deceptiveness going on. So the divine here encourages you to pursue that clarity, to find answers to your questions, to realize that you do want honesty and kind of transparency as well, because it helps things grow and move in the right direction. So definitely, follow your intuition and focus on what your heart tells you, because your heart is actually smarter than your brain. So make sure that you don't suppress any emotions. A lot of us, when we get the moon card, suppress our emotions. That always leads us to the wrong path and to the wrong outcome, which forces us to retrace our steps and redo basically the relationship or the situation again. So make sure that you focus on all the healing and meditating and drinking plenty of water and getting enough rest in order to be able to achieve that clarity. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Pisces. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Sunrise Tarot 21. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.